Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel, Tokos Reviews. Today I want to talk a little bit about the camera Sony a7R II. I want to talk a little bit about the good stuff I liked about it and the stuff I didn't like about it. Now this camera has been out for about 4 years now. I've only owned this for 2 years. And this year is 2021. Yes, I haven't even sold this. And the reason why I haven't sold this because one of the things that caught me when I first got this about 2 years ago is that at the time, this was one of the only camera in the world that had 42 megapixel. Yes, 42 megapixel. Now, what does that mean to a photographer? When you crop into your images, you will see tack sharp and clear images. And that's a plus from Sony, okay? The other thing I liked about it at the time that even though it's an older processor, it has the Bionic ZX image processor. This processor is still good to this very year, 2021, and I still think it's still future-proof as long as Sony keep pushing out those firmware upgrades for this actual camera. The other thing, it has internal UHD 4K video, and it also has S-Log2 gamma, which is good for making movies. Unfortunately, for only about a half an hour. Is how much you can record on this body before it starts to overheat. You can push it up to 35 to 40 minutes, but the thing will get very hot. It might turn itself off. There's also a setting that you can set it up where it'll just turn off right when it hits about that 30-minute mark. So, which is a plus. Okay, that's a good thing. So they don't damage this camera. The other thing I liked about it that it has IBIS, and that's built-in stabilization inside the camera body. There's a lot of good lenses out there that don't have built-in stabilization. Don't worry about it. The body does, so that's a plus. Thank you, Sony. The other thing I want to talk about that's good, that it has 399 phase automatic focus detect. The only problem with that, it only has 5 frames per second burst rate, which is for what? It's not good for sports. So the R line series of Sony camera stands for the R stands for resolution, high pixel cameras that takes phenomenal image of photographs, right? But not for sports. There's other models that can handle way more above 5 frames per second, like the APS-C models, the 6400 that I previously owned and the 6600 can go up to like 10 to 12 to 8 megapixels frame per second. Sorry, frame per second. So those are good for sports. The other stuff I do like about this, that it has the ISO, it's capable of 102 to 400 in silent shutter mode. That is cool because when you're in a situation, in a room with a lot of people and there's people talking, and you don't want to be that guy that jumps up and go ba 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 ba, and everyone's gonna look at you. It's like, dude, we're trying to listen. Well, you put that on silent mode, it can handle the ISO up to 102 to 400. So you get up and start taking pictures of everyone, and it kind of sounds like this and look like this. Yes, you hear nothing, which is good, right? That's a plus. So good on Sony for doing that. The other stuff that I wanted to talk about is that this screen here. Guys, Sony has been doing this for a long time. They haven't even got to the point to make one where you can flip it like Canon, right? Oops, did I mention Canon? Sorry, Sony. But yeah, flip it around so you can see or you can twist it. But with the 6400 and the 6600, I can just flip it straight up. The only problem is you still have the EV viewfinder there to take half of the screen and see just part of you. So I think Sony meant just to take half of you, just as long as you can see half of you talking, that's good, not the rest, right? Okay, but you know, I guess Sony made this for a reason. And today I was taking photos from an awkward angle, going all the way up on my new Manfrotto tripod, and I had it down like this. And I was like, okay, well, hopefully the screen. But when I tilted over, I got a pretty good image of what I was taking in this angle, which I think this is probably why Sony did this. It's for people that's taking like weird shots, right? But anyways, other than that, guys, I think this camera is future-proof. It's a very good camera, and it's going to go on for years just because of the 42 megapixel full-frame Exmor R BSI CMOS sensor that's built in this bad boy. Now, guys, keep in mind, if you guys get some pretty good prime lens on these, like some Zeiss lens, and take some pictures, it is mind-blowing. And you know, if you guys like content like this, man, go ahead and hit that like button. If you guys have any comments or any questions about this and what you guys feel or what you did to make it work in sport, you know, for sports, please comment down below and let me know what you guys did, because that's like a miracle, right? And then if you guys are new to my channel or return viewer, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, guys. That would definitely help me out. And like always, guys, if you guys have any questions, drop it down below. All thoughts from Tokos Reviews, man. Peace. See you later.